my fellow best man Dylan, firstly. Excellent fluff. Thank you. I trust everyone's having a great time. Absolutely. Worry not, I won't keep you from the drink for too much longer. I read on the internet that the speech shouldn't take 7 minutes. 7 minutes, okay, alright. What are we on now, sorry? What are we on? I read on the internet that a best man's speech shouldn't take much longer than it takes the groom to do his duties on the wedding night. So, ladies and gentlemen, as is pretty obvious, the reason I'm stood here is because, like, I'm Dave's best man, or to be precise, one of two best men. Okay, now, you might be wondering, why does he need two? Okay. Well, apart from the fact that he's such a popular lad, it was felt that one just wasn't enough. He said somebody had to speak for his alter ego. Do you need to adjust the Okay. You see, many of us in this room who know Dave, we simply don't know him as Dave. In fact, some of you won't have a chuffing clue what I'm on. Somewhere along the line, the legend of Tez was born, and I'd like to take a few moments, without swearing, Jack, to tell you the story of how that came about. Okay. How? Ladies and gentlemen, you begin from such promising beginnings as these. To this beast of a man. Allow me to elaborate, if you will. Okay. Back to the nice pictures. It was a quiet start for young David, although there were some hairy sides. Loving sister Emma was. Loving sister Emma was always there to lend fashion tips and curling tongue. Looking equally lovely today. Learning came easy in those days, and through this, Dave developed a love for dressing up, as we've already seen, going back a few slides. But the Tez gene really kicked in junior school, and it was these two teachers, who you can see in the background there, that really had the biggest impact on his future, and more importantly, haircuts. Both modelling set themselves on famous Terrys. It was a difficult choice for young David. But an early respect for big bushy beards, and impressed by his love of psychedelic folk music, there was really only one choice. And so, Terry was born. I'll just test you, like. Okay. Of course, it takes time for these things to really show themselves, although there's a striking resemblance from then to now. So it's incredible. It was young David, though, not Tez, who continued to impress as a child. Here seen earning praise from the Borough Mayor, apparently the one and only time he got in the Evening Gazette as well, for sending a letter to the council on the amount of dog No. David and his friend discovered rolling it out on the local football pitch. David's life continued in a positive vein into Yarm Boys School, where he discovered a love of rugby that would see him into the Middlesbrough team. Sadly, not. But still, pretty good. Yeah. But it was when Dave turned a teenager that the alter ego Tez really started to shine through. Well, shine is probably a bit strong, but you'll see what I mean. The mood swings, and I just tell you, for Jan and Mike, were absolutely awful. When Jan sent me them, I sat there doing that for half an hour. Absolutely. Luckily for Dave, luckily for Dave, he had some sensible, responsible, clean living, some would even say angelic friends to guide him through this turbulent time. But we were there, that's obviously me. Luckily, thankfully for all of us here, a haircut and a shave is enough to banish Tez and bring Dave back from the brink. And it was in these heady, clean-shaven times that he met our beautiful bride Helen. But the beast was never far away. And the reason, again, that we're all here today is Helen wasn't too put off, somehow.
I've never seen this.
And the signs look really good for the future. Okay, in conclusion, or as my good friend Tez would call it, the blatantly gay bit, which I will keep short just for you. I spent the last month or so worrying about this speech, but the point of it really only came to me in the last week, and that is, it's just such a massive honour for myself and Dylan to represent you and stand here now, and I honestly couldn't feel more proud to be here on behalf of my best mate, Tez, on the most important day of your life. On behalf of myself, my fellow best man, Dylan, and the entire wedding party, I'd like to thank you all again for being here, and of course yet another toast, and this one's multiple choice. You can have Dave and Helen, David and Helen, Tez and Helen, the choice is yours. To Tez and Helen. And there we go.
Well done, Andy. Cheers.